Please find yourself a comfortable seated position, taking your time to arrive, beginning to notice how you feel, each breath becoming a little longer, deeper. Today is a wonderful day to set intentions for the new and releasing of the old. We'll do some long, gentle stretches today and try to release tensions in our bodies. So, thank you for joining me. So, find your sit bones on your mat. You can move the flesh away, rock back and forth gently, just finding your equilibrium, sitting up tall, lengthening the spine, dropping the chin so that your neck isn't right, dropping the chin towards the chest, releasing, relaxing the shoulders, maybe moving back and forth a little, reminding yourself to let it go, let that tension go. You can even give yourself a nice neck and back rub. Coming into your breath now, maybe closing your eyes or only if you want to, keeping the gaze gentle. And then noticing the breath fill up in the diaphragm in your belly and then in your chest. And then releasing, letting go. Inhaling in what you need and exhaling out the tension, releasing, letting go. And then setting an intention for this week or this month, this year, the next few years, however far into the future you want to go. Maybe it's just for the next hour. Maybe it's just one step at a time that you're taking right now. So wherever you're at, meet yourself there and go ahead and set an intention. Maybe place a hand on the heart. Very nice. So inhaling both arms up, start to bring some movement into our bodies, and then just exhale, release. And then again, inhaling up and exhale, release. Now I'm stretching my fingers while I do this. You can make fists and open the fingers. We're bringing all sorts of movements into the body with this one simple movement, moving up and down. Very nice. And then taking the hands behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades together and then open the chest. Look up slightly. Inhale into the heart. And then exhale, forward fold, touch your forehead to the mat. Very nice. Let's do this again. Maybe make some gentle movements. Bring your own flow to it. And then exhale, release. So we're inhaling the arms up, exhaling the arms down, clasp in the back. Inhale, open the heart, and exhale, forward fold. Very nice. Let's do this a few times at your own pace. have fun. We are just opening our bodies, releasing tensions, nice and gentle. And feel free to find the movements that feel good in your body. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. I'm also just trying to find out what feels good, what needs loosening up, what needs to be released. Very nice. Let's inhale the arms up and we'll come into a twist. So exhale, come into a twist and hold for a moment. Remember to breathe. I love twists because they are detoxifying and they are a nice somatic movement that says, hey, we're releasing. We're letting go of some icky stuff. You don't need it in your body anymore. And always trying to remember to sync our breath with our movements. So I'm always inhaling up and exhaling. And then inhaling up and then exhaling. Very nice. Coming to center, finding our tall seated position. Once more, let's take some slow circles with our neck, drawing a little circle in the air with our heads. And again, I'm inhaling on the up, exhaling as I turn my head down. Very nice. And then go in the other direction. Very good. And then sitting up tall again, finding your that alignment for you. If you need to remind yourself to tuck the chin, sitting up straight. Maybe you have to tuck the pelvic bone even to support your lower back and keep the spine nice and straight. Let's inhale the shoulders up now towards the ears and exhale, release. Bringing the shoulders down away from the ears. And then taking some rolls to the front and to the back, going in both directions. Very good. Now inhaling the arms out, making a big T with your body. Let's take one arm across the body and then just bring it in with the other. Nice shoulder stretch here. We'll hold that for a moment. And then inhaling both arms out. And then exhale, crossing the opposite arm across your body. And then just hugging it in a little bit, gently. Go ahead and do this a few times. Remember, always exhaling on the up and the out. Excuse me, inhaling on the up and the out, and then exhaling as you cross over. Very good. And maybe just end with one big hug. Go ahead and rock back and forth, give yourself a hug, say something nice to yourself. Give yourself a compliment. When was the last time you gave yourself a compliment? Very good. Now let's take one arm up to the sky and then bringing it down, touching the center of your back behind you, and then reaching that other arm up and just taking that elbow and helping the hand down on your backside. So this is stretching our triceps. Very nice, and release. And then do the same thing on the opposite side. So bringing the opposite arm up, bring that arm down to touch the back of the center of your back, below your neck. And then just giving a little helping hand here. Very good. And release. And now one more stretch for our arms. This will be for our biceps. Just take the hand out in front of you, and then with the opposite hand, pull those fingers back. Feel a nice stretch, the front of our arms here. And then the opposite side. Very good. Well, let's just do another set of the triceps, and then we'll do another set of the biceps, and then we'll get to the legs. Just being gentle with yourself wherever you are. And most importantly, do what feels good in your body. Right? What do you want to do for a warm up? Okay, great. So let's sit up on our mat, lengthen our legs, and shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. Very good. Let's make some circles with our ankles, our feet. Drawing circles in the sky with our toes. Very good. Now just flex and point. Flex and point. Nice. Finding those sit bones. If you need to pull away the flesh, please do. Now with our legs straight, toes pointed up to the sky. Inhale, both arms up, lengthen the spine, and exhale, forward fold. See if you can find your toes with your peace fingers. And hold here for a moment. Remember to breathe. Very nice. Walking the hands up one more time, sitting up tall. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, forward fold, maybe a little bit further this time, bringing the chest to the tops of your thighs. Holding here, remembering to breathe. And one more time. Gently walking back up, lengthening the spine. Inhaling both arms up. And exhale. See how far you can go this time. Wonderful. Let's take the left leg out to the side of your mat and bring the right leg into center. Looking over the outstretched leg, inhale the arms up and exhale, forward fold. Very nice. Walking it up. We're going to take a twist now. So finding that center space, inhaling both arms up, and exhale, twist to your right, and release. Doing it on the other side, bringing the left leg in this time, looking out over your right leg, inhale both arms up, and exhale, forward fold. Wonderful. Sitting up tall, inhaling both arms up, and exhale, taking a twist to the left. Wonderful. Let's do it again on that first side. Bringing the right leg to center, sitting up tall, always sitting up tall, finding that nice straight spine. Inhaling both arms up, and exhale, forward fold. And release. Inhaling and twist. Wonderful. On the other side, one more time. Looking out over the outstretched leg. Inhale and exhale. Maybe going deeper each time. And inhale up and exhale, twist. Very good. Let's go to that first side with the right leg in. This time, instead of a twist, we're just going to, as though we're twisting, bring that right hand behind you. So this is like the twist, but this time we're going to reach up, come up off our hip, and come into falling star. Reach that left up arm into the sky, stretching out the fingers, keeping the hips up. Very nice. And then bringing it down, doing the same thing on the other side. So bringing the left arm behind you, almost like a twist. And then this time, reach up. Very good. Let's do it again. Bringing the right arm behind and lifting the left arm up, lifting up our hips. And go ahead and take some movements with your arm. Big circles, whatever you like. Trying to keep those hips up. Very good. And then one more time on the other side. Making big circles, movements with that upper arm. Very good. So let's come into hands and knees now. We'll come into our tabletop. Finding our tabletop. Knees beneath hips, hands beneath shoulders, and then dropping the belly, tilting the pelvic bone, looking up to the sky, lifting the chin. Inhale. And then exhale, coming into our cat. Pushing away the mat with the knees and the hands. And moving through your cow and cat. Very good. And then taking any authentic movement that feels good to you. Maybe dropping the hips to the heels. However you want to move your body in this moment. Very nice. So from here, we're going to tuck our toes, lift our hips up, and push up, come into downward facing dog. And go ahead and start by walking this dog. Remember to breathe, pushing away the mat, nice broad shoulders. Very good. And then finding stillness. Lift up the right leg, come into three-legged dog. And then looking between the hands, step that foot between the hands. Very nice. And now coming into our runner's lunge. The heel is up in the back. You can leave your hands on your um, waist if you like. Very nice. Coming down slowly. We're going to go back out the way we came. So three-legged dog. And downward facing dog, and go ahead and walk your dog. Very good. Finding that stillness, pausing here. All four of your feet on the mat, and then inhale the other leg up. In my case, this is my left leg. Very nice. Looking between the hands and then stepping that foot between the hands. Very good. Finding your balance, and whenever you're ready, sitting up, coming into runner's lunge. And holding here. Very good. So bringing the hands back down to either side of that foot. We're going to get out the way we came in. So inhale that leg back up into three-legged dog. Whew. And then all four. Walking that dog. And then let's come into a child's pose from here. So big toes touching in the back. Wide knees. Hands can be above your head or around and touching your feet. Let's take a nice few deep breaths here. How about give yourself another compliment? Very nice. Sitting up tall. Coming through tabletop. You take a few cat and cows if you like. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead and curl the toes, lift your hips into the air, come into our downward facing dog. We'll start again by inhaling that right leg up. Now this time, let's make some circles with our ankles and toes. And if you'd like, you could even turn it over. Ooh, if that's in your practice. And then when you're ready, taking this leg now, instead of stepping it between the hands, just coming into our pigeon pose here. So this is a pose that I've always believed deserves a nice, long hold. Because hip openers can be really magical. We hold a lot of tensions. So I just want us to relax into this position. If you have a bolster or a pillow that you want to set on the side of your hip, you can, just to make this position or the hold as comfortable as you can. You can start to come down on your forearms. And if it's in your practice, you could even bring your chin to your hand. And just remember to breathe. Maybe close your eyes or just keep a gentle gaze down at your mat. What is it that you're releasing? Very nice. And slowly coming up. We're going to get out of this position the same way we came in. So go ahead and tuck those back toes and get ready to lift into three-legged dog. Very good. And then walk out your dog. And you can even move through a child's pose if you want to. Very nice. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So always coming through center, right? Finding our alignment. Maybe taking a couple cat and cows just so that we play with where our hip bones are. And tucking the toes and pushing up the downward facing dog. And then whenever you're ready, you can go at your own pace. Inhaling that opposite leg up now. Taking some movements. Flipping it. And then we'll meet in pigeon. And like I was saying before, and probably couldn't see it, is that right here, you could roll something up like a pillow if you want. Guys, we'll do the same thing on this side, bringing it down to the mat. Just breathing into those places of tension. Keeping the breath moving, giving some love to those places that you feel are holding that tension. Are they ready to release? What new things are you making room for when you release the old? And slowly, slowly coming out of this posture when you're ready. And then moving through three-legged dog, downward facing dog, walking the dog, maybe a chaturanga, or just straight into child's pose. Whatever you'd like, whatever feels good in your body. And taking a few breaths here. Very good. Let's bring the legs out in front now. Coming down to the mat. It's sitting up tall with our knees bent, feet close together, right? Arms stretched out. We're just gonna bring the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae, and then coming back up. There we go. What's this called? Oh yeah, the sit up. So let's do 5 of these before we come all the way down to our mat. You could even lift up a toe at a time. You'll hold your balance here. Just doing our sit-ups. Very good. Coming all the way down. Keeping the knees bent. Spine's nice and straight. Head's looking up. Not turning your neck. Find the backs of your ankles with your hands. We're going to set up for bridge pose. So in this pose, we're inhaling on the up, and we're going to lift our pelvic bones to the sky. So inhale up, and then bringing the hands together behind. squeezing the shoulder blades together. This is similar to what we did in the beginning. Opening the heart, keeping the chin tucked, and then keeping those hips up. Remembering to breathe. Very nice. Exhale, release. Bring the feet all the way down. Inhaling the arms up overhead. Really lengthen now. You want to touch your fingertips to one wall and your toes to the opposite wall here. Very nice. So we're going to make a banana shape, banana asana here. So taking your right foot, just from this nice straight line that we're making, take the right foot slightly out and then crossing the left ankle over the right ankle, and then scooching your body and bringing that left arm to make a nice side stretch here and sort of a crescent moon shape. Just hold, breathe. Nice side lengthening posture. Very nice. Releasing, coming through center, and then doing the same thing on the other side. Remember to breathe. Always coming back to the breath. Very good. Releasing, coming through center. Let's take the right leg in, hugging the right knee to your chest and keeping the left leg lengthened. You can even stretch out that right leg into the sky, making some circles with your ankle and foot. Bringing it closer to you. See if you can touch your knee to head, knee to hat. And then taking that leg to the outside. Very good. Bringing the knee back in, and this time crossing over the body, making a T with your arms, and then crossing that knee, coming into a twist. And again, coming back to the breath. Very nice. Releasing by coming through center, maybe bringing both knees to chest, rocking back and forth, making some circles with the knees, and then doing the same thing on the other side now. Lengthening one leg out, bringing that left leg in, and then up. Making some movements that feel good to you. Going out to the side, the left side, the leg, left leg, going out to the left. And then bringing it in through center, bending the knee, teeing the arms, and finding your supine twist. And then slowly, gently coming back to center, bringing both legs in, making some nice circles with the knees, massaging the lower back. Maybe coming into our happy babies pose, bringing the arms between the legs and then holding the outside of the feet. Just rock back and forth. Just taking a moment to remember your intention and what it is that you are letting into your life. What do you want more of? What haven't you had that you want? Now that we just created space for the new, and with this in mind, coming to our final posture of Shavasana, coming all the way down on the mat, spine nice and straight. You can have something beneath your knees if you'd like, a pillow, and opening the hands up to the sky, palms up. And relaxing here for a minute. And as thoughts enter your mind, inhale and exhale, release and let them go. Come back to the breath. And I invite you to stay here as long as you like, as long as you have available to you. Otherwise, begin noticing how your body feels. What feels different? What's changed since the beginning of class, if anything? You can wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take a couple deep breaths and long stretches. Coming into a fetal position and slowly coming up and meeting in a tall, comfortable seated position. Maybe you can half lotus or lotus. And bringing the hands to heart center, we'll end our class today with the sound of one Om. Thank you so much for being here with me. Inhale for Om. And set your third eye. May you always see beauty, may you always hear truth, and may you always know love. Namaste. Have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye.